Utilitarianism seems to become problematic quickly when looking through a lens of Aristotelian virtues. Deontology becomes the more useful and attractive methodology when taking societal cohesiveness into the realm of action or acting civilly. To work this out, this undertaking will require a few definitions, an overview of the theories considered, tied together with some basic mechanics and common objections. Firstly, when exchanging ideas about what the world ought to be like, there is instantaneous potential frictions as many will have different ideas and feelings about that. To complete this comparison between deontology versus utilitarianism, bringing in the general view of Aristotle's virtue ethics as the basis or scale is required. Eudaimonism, all is well with my soul, or my soul is flourishing. Aristotle, if you are thinking about human beings, maybe you should think about them as you would other things. Aristotle gets into what differentiates humans from animals. That is the function of the mind. To flourish is our function. It is reasoning and its pursuits. Aristotle sees the eudaimon life as flourishing, and these are what qualifies as virtues. Utilitarianism roughly states the moral status of an act concerns its consequences. Does an act make the world better or doesn't it? This is a rather simple and plain method for determining the outcomes of actions. The slogan of utilitarianism of nothing is right or wrong intrinsically, save the consequences that make it so. This immediately becomes problematic for me. There is no way to determine whose happiness counts or matters. In matters of statecraft or even the violence of creating a new global market, the people injured seem to matter less or not at all in this situation. Rule utilitarianism, there's no way to determine who gets to make the rules. Many rules can also become contradictory. Not every outcome is predictable. There can be many actions with good intent that turn out to be harmful. For these reasons, I find utilitarianism inferior through the lens of Aristotelian virtue ethics. In conclusion, the superiority of deontology is evident. Deontology takes the position that happiness is not the point of life at all. It is more important to be worthy of happiness than just being happy. Kant says, act only on that maxim that you can will to become universal law. This principle of universalizability shows there is morality in action, creating a duty to doing right. When added with the principle of humanity, deontology quickly outpaces utilitarian thinking in the moral world. Treat persons as ends in themselves, never merely as means to an end. Also from Kant. By treating people as though they have rights, which can't be violated by some other goal, it currently feels like we live in a world that ignores this or looks at it cynically or just makes up never-ending new rules which constantly use people as tools. May we look forward to a day where we respect each other's unalienable rights. Thank you.